Hey, how's it going, guys? This is your boy Hazzed, and today we're going to be doing some FrostDK PvP, but doing a quick little update for you guys. Ended up getting the Cold Heart chest piece, which is like best in slot for single target consistency, and also for world PvP and duels for FrostDKs. It's probably the most overpowered and strong chest piece there is, since, 20 stacks, you can almost deal 7 million damage and insta-stun a target. It's absolutely insane. The other thing I managed to pick up was the new sword transmog going on here. I've been trying to get these things for quite some time. They drop out of heroic hellfire, and for some reason they just wouldn't drop for me. I don't know why. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this BG and do this. Looks like we got Arathi Basin. Now we're definitely going to go up to Lumber Mill. It looks like these alliance teams, most of the time they just come up here, so this will probably be the best battle. Heck with it, we're just going to open up on these two druids right here since they extended so far out, and we're just going to put them down really fast. That cost them, two of their stealthy players in the beginning. We just took like 20% off of their entire team with that breath right there. That was pretty wicked. And we're just going to continue to cleave down, not clean down. Is there a fly flying around my head right now? It's trying to go in my eye. It was sent by the Alliance team. They've moved to trying to blind me with insecticides. Get away! That was dirty. That was dirty, Alliance team. Sending your hitman fly to do your business over here. Back away, fly. Alright, so we wiped him here at Lumber Mill. I don't know what was more terrifying, the assault on Lumber Mill or that fly attacking us like that. But it looks like we got Blacksmith. They came behind us and took farm. So we could either smash into farm or respawn to defenses. And you see these guys back over here, the Alliance fighting on the roads. They would have like floored it to Lumber Mill. That would have been their best bet. And it looks like this was capped by a rogue that just kind of ninja capped it. So we definitely didn't lose it to any kind of force. There was a druid over there too. He kind of ran off. But what do we got going on there? It looks like they are still fighting on the roads. That right there is probably the best possible outcome we could have got. This thing, I'm gonna fight this thing right now. I'm gonna karate chop it. Where did you go? No, wait, we can't do that. We can't hurt a fly on video because YouTube doesn't want violence. I forgot. Oh, he's on my hand right now. This is probably the most difficult thing I've ever had to do while recording. Alright, so let's take out this DK right here. We're going to pull him. Why can't I pull him? He's out of range? Like, what was that, a massive lag spike? We totally should have been able to pull that guy back. Well, that dude just bailed, and the rest of his team finally made it up to the flag. I don't got my speed increase because I just used it, but I do need to close this gap on these guys. Pop some cooldowns, throwing up AMS, make sure the Shadow Priest isn't going to do anything. And actually, I'll kill this guy first. I'm going to throw it on anti-magic zone. Make sure I don't get nuked on after that root. And definitely didn't. Looks like they're pushing back. Need speed increase. Want to buy speed increase. So rooted. Alright, we're pulling that mage in. Mage is going to go down here. No, I thought the Howling Blast was going to get it, but it looks like that Paladin's ranged hammer took him out. Permaslowed. Mages have such a ridiculous permaslow right now. Like, you don't even have to be in the vicinity. You don't even have to be getting focused, but you'll be getting slowed by a mage. Like, he's 10 yards the other direction. You're still slowed by the mage for some reason. I hate it. I hate it. Alright, we got farm being attacked. Blacksmith looks fine, so I'll just kind of jump over here to this defense. They might be wiped up. But no, they aren't going to be wiped up. Looks like they actually have a good team fight going on here. So I'm going to pull this druid. Did apply enough pressure that he's going to have to put his hots on that warlock to keep the warlock alive. And while he's doing that, I'm going to end up kicking his next heal right now, and he's going to go down. All about them hard switches. All about them hard switches. Alright, we're going to start death striking on this guy. Looks like he's focusing us. He's going to try and... there's no flag to spin, so I don't know why he's just sitting there. He totally should have been going after some kind of healer or anything along those lines. Just playing circles. We're both moving too slow for this to actually be any kind of crazy PvP combat. So, there's that. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, we're going to be a demon hunter today, apparently. So what do you guys think about these swords? Like, well, I can't, obviously we can't see them right now. But, like, I really enjoy the look of them, while those are not my swords. I really enjoy the look of them, but they almost feel like they're too small. Like, Okay, so to give you kind of a rundown on the length of weapons, there is a good advantage to wearing smaller weapons and not wearing smaller weapons. And you're probably like, no, there's not. No, seriously, there is. And it's kind of visual. When it comes to smaller weapons, you'll tend to get closer to the target as compared to where you're using a longer sword on a Frosty Key. I don't know if any of you have ever had that or ever. Jeez, that hunter exploded. My goodness, that guy's gonna. Yeah, get back here. Where are you going, Shadow Priest? I mean, if you want to jump and kill yourself, by all means. I'm throwing down anti-magic zone as Mr. No, I didn't throw it down. And there it is. There's the mage slow. There's the mage slow. And yeah, I'm not even gonna. It's not even worth my time trying to chase him with this slow. This slow is just ridiculous from the mages. Like, if they don't want you to chase him, it's not going to happen with the insane amount of CC that a mage has at the moment and how slow Frost DKs are. I got, like, what, one way to get out of a route, too, if I want to use anti-magic shell, which is a total waste, in my opinion, just to break a route, obviously, since it's going to be your main caster defense. What does our damage look like? I feel like a lot of the fights have not been very elongated as far as like dealing a lot of damage with this spec, but they've been very bursty, very bursty. It's just been rip them down and bouncing them off. I don't know if they've been trying as hard as they were at the beginning. I popped that early in power for a bit more haste because a lot of these fights aren't being elongated. It's usually just nuking on them pretty hard. Unless that healer, of course, is involved, which that can get a little dirty. So when it comes down to things like that, should you pre-pop in power even though you're not benefiting from the runes if you're trying to nuke on somebody? As long as you know that there's not going to be an elongated fight, obviously you can do that for the extra haste. But overall, it will lower your DPS in the long run if you are doing that. All right, we got 5 people coming in. We got slowed and circled right there. I don't like that. All right, so we got a healer in the back. It looks like it is a shaman. We're going to go ahead and pull that shaman in. I'm popping some early AMS to make sure I don't get CC'd, and then I'm going to just grind this guy down. Now, the thing I really dislike about trying to kill a shaman right now is that with this spec, it's all about how fast you can attack and the extra procs you're getting off those attacks. So you can imagine when a shaman has Earth Shield and you're hitting him extremely fast, it's almost like you're basically full healing a shaman over and over again. Like, if you're trying to 1v1 a shaman with this spec, a really good shaman, it is not going to happen. Probably, yeah, I know. We just stacked Trinket and IBF there. That was terrible. Should have just Trinketed. Got a little ahead of ourselves. Alright, putting that guy down. Putting the DK down. And can I grip that guy? Shaman rezzed up, but it didn't do very much. Alright, finishing him off. And GG Mr. Shaman. We're definitely taking these people out. Farm's cleared, and blacksmith looks clear, at least for now. Probably, yeah, lumber mill. Looks like they actually got lumber mill. This has turned out to be a fairly close game, even though it seems like our team's decimating them. They keep getting a lot of ninja caps to kind of equal out the resource gain, because they've got a bunch of feral druids and rogues out here. Alright, gonna try and get in on this, that guy's mind control, and I'm gonna grip that mind control, make sure he doesn't chuck anybody off the edge there. And put the Shadow Priest down. That's so frustrating when somebody, you know, like mind controls you, and you know you got a whole team around, and you know the guy just chucks you off the cliff. Somebody could have kicked, somebody could have CC'd, anything along those lines, and they usually don't. Where you going, warrior? No, you are not going anywhere. I'm gonna pull you back. That's it. Nope, you ain't getting away. You ain't getting away. We're fighting, warrior. We're fighting whether you want to or not. We're chasing you off the cliff. You're not getting away. We'll take the fall damage. By the way, why did you heroic leap? Like, if you would have heroic leaped that and I would have followed him close off the edge, he could have turned around and just smacked me silly. Hit the charge right after the leap. I would have been so done because I was at half health. He could have just, like, executed me hardcore. Alright, let's put in some damage on this little warlock here. Lots of damage on Warlock. Lots of damage on Warlock. Looks like we got the flag back. Lumber Mill's going good. Blacksmith is farming out fine. And again, we just keep balancing until the end. Now, I'm surprised that a lot of these DPS haven't given up yet. I haven't seen, besides the Shaman, and Mr. Hype Down just logged in. Besides the Shaman, I haven't seen that Resto Druid since, unless he's just been sitting cat form messing around. Alright, there's no Zerker in there. I don't see anybody here. Are they? What? Okay, somebody just rezzed up. I'm like, do they even have a team anymore? Did like their team just? Yeah, Nope, they're still 15 of 15. I'm not really sure what is happening with their team at the moment, to tell you the truth. There they are. There's a couple. There's that Shadow Priest. There's that Warlock. Looks like they're going ham. They're going to play together, and they're going to come in, and they're going to, like, 1v5 here at Blacksmith. That's what's happening right now. All right, Shadow Priest. Me and you, buddy. Oh, it's not me and you. I got a rat, and it looks like somebody else on the team, too. Okay, we'll take that down. I got stunned. I don't got IBF to get out of that. Could have trinketed, but that's okay. This Warlock has a Resto Druid out here. This is going to be a better fight. Really? Path of Frost, why are you forsaking me? Alright, so what we're going to do is actually chains bolt these guys, get them off that target that they're chasing right there, and I'm going to just come in and nuke on this healer here, obviously throwing up empowerment, get that extra haste on that healer, gripping him back in, make sure he doesn't get off the cliff, and GG Mr. Healer. Ow, Mr. Mage! Why are you shooting me in the back? I mean, I was just trying to PvP your healer. Look at that guy. That mobility. That mage mobility. It's like a never-ending chase cycle. Alright, let's get him. Like, if I have to say any caster so far has been impressively strong just based on mechanics at the moment, mage has got it pretty dang good. Just saying. That guy's going to run. There ain't no way he's going to fight. Do we have? No, they have that cap down there. It looks like they have 4 or 5 people down there. We got some people here. We could go mob in. You guys want to mob in and get him? Are we going to do it? Let's do it. I'm going to take some damage from this fall. That guy glidered, which was probably a better idea than what I did. I'm just going to pop open burst here. They've got a couple people. I should have arced that to deal more damage, but come on, Death Strike got it off. Saved her life. We're going to go ahead and put that warrior down. That warrior just barely stayed alive there. I've got anti-magic shell. I've got a health cap right here. Oh, I got stunned. Oh, I couldn't get the AMS off in time. Couldn't get the AMF. That stun wouldn't have set in. That death wouldn't have happened. That was painful. Whew, couldn't get it off fast enough. I've got to warm these fingers up. I feel like I'm slow. Compared to what I usually should be. I'm okay. Looks like one person's down there. Probably wouldn't have killed him. It looks like those healers actually spawned down there. While we were doing that, that Resto Druid popped up. Looks like one person's over there at farm. Are you going again? All right, man, we going again. Who's that? Y'all? Your name's Y'all? What up, y'all? All right, so are you gonna rambo off this cliff right about here, or are we gonna wait a little bit longer? We can rambo right here, man. We're gonna 1v1 this hunter. There's 2 attacks. I probably missed 1 attack there coming off. Hunter goes down in a heartbeat. Gonna AMS that freaking Chaos Bolt coming at our face there. We caught that, dude. No, I'm not gonna let you get that Chaos Bolt off. We are taking some damage here from this cleave. I may be in a lot of trouble here. Gonna Death Strike off a pet with anti-magic zone up. Trying to grip that back in, but we're like 1v4 in here. It ain't gonna happen. I've got to kill 2 healers if I want to get anything done with these 2. And we're living okay. I'm going to interrupt some of this damage here, trying to Death Strike and stay alive. But it's definitely not going to happen. Like, we're at such a losing... we're losing right now. There's no way to pull that one out. Right there, we're just playing suicide going off that cliff into that many people. I mean, if they wouldn't have, like, ran up the hill to group up, we probably would have been fine. But... no, that many ain't gonna happen. Alright, we got 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. I'm ready to go. We're gonna throw up the repurposed Fell Focuser because that grants you, of course, 500 strength, 500 stamina while you're in battlegrounds. Yeah, the item actually works pretty savage. Alright, we're gonna run into this. We're just gonna go into this again, throwing down Path of Frost. Yeah, you see that right there? You see how that guy did that? Jumped off the ledge, hit the ground, took the fall damage, jumped as soon as he hit, and then re-put back up his Path of Frost. Skittles right there. I want to see more Frost DKs doing that too, because there's totally not enough that should be doing that. Alright, pull it back in. This guy, he's got Hex coming down. I'm going to try and focus in on this shot. It ain't going to happen. This is a death. We're way too surrounded. Do not have IBF, which may have kept us alive here. I can't get off that Death Strike. What just happened? Yeah, I had no pull. I should have Death Striked on. That guy says, I watch your videos, bro. What up, Deadle? How you doing, man? If we would have got a Death Strike off on the pet quick enough, we may have survived a little bit longer. But overall, that was definitely going to be a wipe over there. We got 3 DPS. There's like way too many lions over there. Gonna pop Path of Frost and get back across this though. Like right now, we're not even like this is past we've won. This is just running in trying to smash on stuff. All right, we got one monk there. Nah, it's insta death if I go up there. But we do only have what, like 20 resources left. So I'm just gonna go in and hit something as hard as possible. Oh, there's the frozen. I'm gonna pop AMS. I'm also gonna pop anti-magic zone because I'm about to get nuked on by like 10 people. We still got the kill. Shadow Priest went down. It was like 1v7. We got this. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the Battleground. We did 133 mil. We got Mr. Ret Paladin who came out swinging. We got Y'all Modern who came out swinging also. The Shammy going ham. What was he? Was he enhancement? Dang. So enhancement, Reds, Paladins all topping. And Mr. Homeo, thanks for joining the Battleground, dude. Are you Blood Elf, Mr. Blood Elf? Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. We kind of just smashed this one out pretty good. Had some fun with it. And until next time, this was your boy Hazzed.